Alright guys, QI 17, bonus phase 4. Um, before we, well I guess we can do the collection. Before we spend anything out of it, we've got the happiness. Before we spend anything out of it, let's jump in the map and check out what we're going to need. So nice, well balanced and plenty of both resources. We all do a couple on this donation node, and then move to a fight thing until we clear that donation node. That's kind of the routine that we've been doing. Troops are still holding up, but not comfortably, and I don't have a whole lot of surplus. So there's 2 injured, 1 dead. Yeah, 3 injured, 1 dead. That's not really sustainable. So we're probably going to need some troops, and even if not for this round, we're definitely going to need them for difficulty 10. We used basically our entire collection last round. I think we got a couple troops, but used basically our entire collection for expansion number 10. Planted some temporary tile houses, so the goal this round is probably don't need another arch right now. I think we can use the happiness that we have, but we're gonna get possibly farm number 4 and then definitely upgrade some houses. So let's start with the obvious stuff. We know we're going to delete 2 houses. We have the happiness and the resources to do at least 2 more villa. I'm going to want some troops though, so let's do one or 2 rounds of troops first. Just so we have a better idea of what we're actually working with on resources. So I think 2 villa and 1 farm should work out pretty well, and then we can use the rest on archers. So the farm location that we've mapped out is up here. Ballista is obviously in the way, but we should have enough to keep going on the map. If we do need more, we can delete this Taylor next round to run some more Ballista. But this Taylor is also in the way vertically. So I'm probably not going to rush the farm. I might, but probably not. So I am going to lose the supplies off this Taylor next collection, and I do want to offset that by squeezing in a butcher if possible. So I'm going to mess around with that. Give me 1 second. Had to think outside the box a little bit. There's no way to keep 1 house in here as well as the butcher. So I would have ended up deleting both of those cottages. As it is, we had 2 empty spaces down here. So I just reshuffled that up here. Shifted that farm down by 1 and moved the arches down there. So now I have 1 empty space. So I only have to delete 1 cottage. Just think outside the box a little bit. Let's go ahead and plant everything. I do want to run as many archers as I can at the end of this. So we're going to move this road in anticipation of that, just so we can plant the things that we need and know that the farm and houses are still going to fit where they need to. So there's farm number 4. Let's delete. Let's just move it for now. I think we'll end up deleting it. So there's villa number 1. Villa number 2. We do have enough for either another villa or more archers. Let's check our happiness real quick. We do need to delete this cottage to maintain happiness after those cook, so that works out. So 2 villas, 1 farm, a couple rounds of ballista, and then some archers. Actually, let's see. I'm going to do this the other way. I do want to actually get 1 more thing of ballista first. Now let's use archers. And we're actually going to make this a butcher, so let's go ahead and just delete that. Get some archers. Well, should be good. If we need more later, we can just shuffle that road group in there. Butcher. So after villas are done cooking, we'll have 350 available happiness. Goal for next round, we'll delete one more cottage, not going to replace it though, just delete it. Shift this Taylor up and plant arch number 7 behind it, just to have the happiness to plant towers and aqueduct for Friday night, Saturday morning. We're gonna need the attack ability more than we are the resources at this point. Let's check the numbers on what we'll be getting. So with that game plan, we would end up with like 420 coin and 478 supplies, theoretically. If we delete this cottage and do arch number 7 down here. So a little imbalanced on the supply side. I think we'll actually just delete this butcher and do arch number 7 behind the farm up here, and that'll bring our, if we keep that house, it'll bring our coin up to around 443, and then supplies at 460 something. So pretty well balanced. Happiness to, we'll have enough happiness after the 7th arch to do 15 victory towers or monuments, whichever you need. I go with the victory towers because I don't have a whole lot of red boost from my main city. My army mostly favors blue, so I'll go with the victory towers. But 15 decorations after that, and essentially done on resource needs. So everything that we collect can just be recycled into towers and donations. Should be good on troops. Maybe a little low on archers. I'm not really using them, but with the donation node there, like I did 60 engagements with that. That's 6 apiece for the donation. So there's almost 40 archers. So I'm not really using them, but the donation node is consuming them. As far as fighting goes, I think the Ballista Legionnaire is working pretty well. Legionnaires aren't really dying. They're just getting consistently injured. So I think the troops that we have for fighting should hold up through the rest of the season. We have 60 full health Legionnaires plus another 7 that'll heal. I think that's sufficient. Let's check one more thing, actually. Let's check our 11th expansion cost, just hypothetically. So if we're getting 450 of each resource, we'll call it just as an average, we would be able to get an 11th expansion instead of deleting a butcher or a house. We would be able to get an 11th expansion, add maybe another house in addition to the arch. So that's an option. I'll have to think about that. I don't really see any ideal locations for an expansion though, so I'll have to think on that. That's it for this one, guys. I do have enough shards left over to rush the farm and one or both villas. There's just really no point to me. I don't need the resources. Everything we're getting at this point is just more than we need, so I'd rather have the shards to start next season. Pretty sustainable and pretty boring on these last few bonus levels, so my system really does stop at level 10. Once you can reach level 10, everything else is just kind of adding on one layer at a time. We have 2.5 days left, so 5 collections. Stay tuned for my last two, though. Those are going to be, we're going to mix it up, and everything that we've been working to build, we're going to destroy it and use all the resources to do something even cooler. So stay tuned for that. That's kind of the plot twist. That's it for this round, though. Talk to you guys later. Bye.